full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Got a good one here today as part of our John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Series between the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason the Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket. That's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. First down throw here for Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes. Third and long. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
I'm coming now from the Titans on this fourth down. On comes Johnny Hecker. He has it at the 13. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He just keeps going. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Well, have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out. Now in his 14th season, Brock. That's not bad for a fourth-rounder out of Michigan State back in 2012, huh? It is Kirk Cousins.
Kate, I don't think I'm the only one wondering whether or not age is catching up to Cousins. He was often injured last year, ultimately benched at the end of the season. But this is a guy who will enter the year top 20 all-time in passing in the NFL. And been a durable starter for the majority of it.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Cousins. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
The reason I'm playing as the Falcons is because I'm from Atlanta, Georgia originally, but now I live in Tennessee, so now I'm playing against the Titans. Tennessee Titans.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the
I'm
offense,
playing.
you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
I'm playing as rookie difficulty right now.
Right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's DK. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Defense throwing blitz here. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Sheila DK. They're left with 4th down here.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Looking to throw, Cousins. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Come on, come on.
Zone read here, a gift to Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They start with 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Pollard. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Ward. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Cousins. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He gets this one.
Couldn't figure out where my defender was.
He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I didn't see him highlighted.
Than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Setting up the screen, it's Pollard. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. David Onyemata there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
70. Rocco 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. We heard he's forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Got the first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. And we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our
Set for the
commentary
kickoff, Sly
team,
with
Kate
the
Scott
honors.
and Brock Hewer.
Here's Carter on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Shakes himself free. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Here's Cousins. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on third, Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on.
Where's my defender? Okay, there he is.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He finds Chigakokwo for the grab. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Titans, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Titans.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Well, you can see he gets the ball, and he sees his defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They give on second to Pollard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional, because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. That's taken at the 15. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, he got free. Stays upright. Buys time, rolling right. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Still going inside the 35. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
14. Titans, nothing. Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Now on the return, here's DK. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Deputy! 19, Tiger, 9.
Ward off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
7 yards.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Marking 8-6.
Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been one of the players of this game. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. There's the fake, Cousins to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Hauled in by Moon, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, Cousins. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cousins to throw once again. To the right side and reeled in by London. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. All set to go now from the 35. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Avoid some trouble there. Finds a man right side. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Trucks a defender. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Whether they meant to go to him or was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left half. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
2. 60, go!
From the gun, it's Ward. That's on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Titans first down.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo.
Ward's pass.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They send a man in motion.
43-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Jack.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins again. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 25 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons sneak a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
Oh, no.
And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff.
I didn't kick it far enough.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They get to Pollard from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So first down from the 41. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Darnell.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
10 at the 25-yard
Well, Brock,
line.
this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Out
off.
to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
One final shot here.
Where's my guy at?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.